สวัสดีครั้งนะพวกผมกับพีมสั่งกับเกม PGA ทัวร์ Rory McIlroy นะครับเกมตีกอล์ฟก็สร้างตัวละครมาเพื่อเล่นเนื้อเรื่องเหมือนประมาณว่าไปทัวร์แชมเปี้ยนชิพต่างๆนะครับอัพเวลอันหน่อยครั้งที่แล้วก็เพิ่งจะเล่นไปนะครับดูสิวันนี้เราจะได้คะแนนเท่าไหร่เป็นสนามที่ก็ไม่ค่อยได้เล่นเท่าไหร่ด้วยคือด่ามันจะรันไปเรื่อยๆนะครับไม่ซ้ำกันต่อไปนี้ผมก็จะไม่ค่อยพากอะไรมากนะครับจะเป็นเสียงอารมณ์แล้วกัน
This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Welcome to the home of the Wells Fargo Championship, where the likes of Rory McIlroy, Ricky Fowler, and long-hitting J.B. Holmes have all won. It was first opened for play in 1961. It has really grown through the years, and it is now played by the best in the world. Rich Loader alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Let's jump down to the golf course.
ตีไฟโค้ง
Good contact, good result. These winds have held up all day long, definitely playing a part in the shot making we're seeing out there today.
That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
It can't be that good.
ถ้ามันตีมาแนวนี้โอเคสักเท่านี้ก็น่าจะโอเคนะลงมาดีกว่ามันน่าจะกระเถาะไปข้างหน้าอยู่นะเฮ้ย
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
เอาเลยเหรอหลุมแรกก็เอาเลยเหรอ
Easy birdie.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Frank, how much does that birdie help the cause?
Well, it doesn't look like much right now, Rich, just sneaking inside the top 20, but at the end of the day, that might be the one that turned the tide.
Frank, a nice mix of opening holes here at Whale Hollow and Wells Fargo Championship. Pretty short par 3 here at the second.
180-yard shot will play more like 175 for the half a club downhill. There's much more green on that right side. If you're not too sure what club to hit, then you should stay away from that left side.
มันอะไรเยอะกว่าก็จริงแต่ว่ามันเล่นก็ป้างกระบุย
Well, this could be good.
Beautiful
shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time, that one gets him in the top 10.
This is a strong par 4, 452 yards, the third hole. It's a good challenge, Frank.
It is. Big sweeping dogleg left. Actually in a straight line. It's 315, 320 yards to run out. So if you hit the ball further than that, it's going to have to draw. Otherwise you'll be hitting in the rough on the other side. Still a lengthy shot into there on a green that actually has 3 different levels.
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Steeply up the hill here. This is going to play very long.
น่าจะได้มั้งลูกมันน่าจะเท่งถอยหลังหรือเปล่าถ้ามาแนวนี้ลมต้านด้วยสักเท่านี้แล้วกันนะ
This is a good looking shot.
อันไงเรา
Chance for birdie after that
ส
beautiful
วย
shot.
กินนิ่ม3 รุ่นแรกกินนิ่ม เย่
Nice birdie to move to 3 under par for the tournament. Action is underway, and we'll take you out to hole number 4.
ผมว่าผมจะ
Frank,
สร้าง
I've been impressed with the
ชื่อ
play
นักกอล์ฟ
to
ชื่อ
this point
บ
early
รู
in the
สเวน
round.
ด้วยนะ
It's solid without being
อันนี้เป็นชื่อ
spectacular. That's actually a
โรบิน
huge
คน
compliment.
ก่อนนะครับก่อนทิมตัวเล็ก
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Second from an excellent lie.
ไฮบริดเหรอถ้าไฮบริดตีระยะนี้ก็น่าจะได้อยู่มั้ง
In the direction of the sand.
Looks like it.
ไกลนะเนี่ยถ้าจะสปีดนะเมื่อกี้
Got away with getting in the bunker there.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
เส้นคือมันจะให้อิงนะครับว่ามันจะไปทางนี้นะจะใช้แค่ครึ่งเดียวพอนะ
Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
ทิ้งไม้ไปเลยเพื่อน
Distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
ถึงที่เฮ้อโอเค
Frank, how does that par help his cause?
It certainly doesn't hurt it.
So, one round in the books and a lot to chew on here.
There is. This is going to be a tough championship to pull away. The standard of golf, especially that first page of the leaderboard.
อีก
Excellent
3
golf.
วันน่าจะวันละ 5 วันละ 5มั้งอะไรเพิ่มลองพัดโอเคอ้าวลอรี่เราต้องแซงเจ้าของเกมนะครับรูปแบบบ้านหน้ายืมไปทำเกมเราเนี่ย
EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. And we welcome you to one of the most popular golf courses on the PGA Tour. It is Quail Hollow. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina, and Frank, it is just starting to heat up out on the golf course. Fans are streaming in, anticipating a highly contested event with the best golfers in the world.
One reason the fans love this course so much, Rich, the Green Mile. It's fine to have a good golf course, but it's got to have a great finish. It's got a great finish, then it becomes a great golf course. Quail Hollow has that great finish of 16, 17, and 18.
Excellent opening tee shot. That ball right in the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
เด้งหน้าแน่นอน
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Shouldn't be a problem here. Moves into the top 10 with that birdie.
ต้นไม้นี่แข็งๆ
Frank,
นะ
this is a really fun hole, a pretty short par 3 downhill.
Yeah, half a club, you can allow for that. Someone play its full yardage. You really see that right part of the green. That's the most inviting one. But when they stick the flag on the left, you really have to be precise.
มันกีตั้งแต่เรายังไม่ตีป่ะ
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track.
Ooh, chance for birdie.
ลงทีเถอะ
And yet another birdie, this time inching into the top 5.
Frank, here at the third, players facing a challenging tee shot.
For a number of reasons, Rich. One, that the hole bends to the left. Two, that the fairway starts to run out. And three, the length of the second shot. You get rewarded the better you hit your tee shot down here.
อย่าออกครับโอเคมาตีในร่ม
Got the measurement out there, Rich. Looks like 290 yards.
Frank, uphill shot. What did you like to do on a play like this?
The biggest thing really is to try and work on your balance. You've got to make sure you get through the shot and normally take an extra
ต้อง
club.
ลงแถวนี้ให้ได้ไม่งั้นตรงอื่นมันเป็นลายแบบตรงนี้ลายนิ่งสุดโอเค
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Trying to make yet another birdie.
เบอร์ดี้รัวๆนะครับ
A good birdie right there, Frank.
โอเคเราเท่า
Time to get another cup of
ลอ
coffee.
รี่แล้ว
Things are heating
เดี๋ยวตาม
up.
จอห์นสันกับทอมนะครับ
Down to the fourth hole here at Quail Hollow, just under 490 yards.
Yeah, they used to have the tee on the right side, which actually made that tee shot very uncomfortable. When they put the new tee box in on the left side, it's a little easier to hit that fairway because that fairway slopes from right to left.
คนเทกันดังเนาะ
Second shot.
อุ้ยไม้ไฮบริดอีกแล้วครั้งนี้เราจะไม่พลาดนะครับไม้ไฮบริดมันไม่ได้เด้งไกลที่เราคาดไปดบุย
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I'd say.
Okay, 20 feet, not too bad.
เธอเป็นตี้เลยเหรอโคตรไกล20ไม่น่าพอลองเอาให้ตรงเส้นเนี้ยโอ้โหนี่ขนาดตรงเส้นเนี่ย
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that
มาก
putt.
ไอ้บ้า
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Has his par. Frank, in today's modern game where players are hitting it so far, I always feel like one of the more exciting holes is a reachable par 5, and here we are at the fifth, 570 yards.
Yeah, this is reachable providing you hit a good drive. Otherwise, it becomes very awkward on the layup. Sort of often threading the ball out of trees and just trying to find some sort of third shot. So to your point, big advantage with a good tee shot here.
ห
ลุมนี้พา5เนี่ยโอ้โหน่าดีใจมาก
Big drive. Just tattooed that. Frank, this looks like a green light special. Second shot here to the par 5 fifth.
Yeah, the only place the player doesn't want to go is left and long. Front bunkers aren't bad, but something high and soft and landing more in the middle of the green would work out.
ไข่มันโดนตะปูอุ้ย
Well, you can hear it right off the center of the
ลงแน่นอน
This has a chance to be close.
ตึ๊กเฮ้ยโอ้โหชนธง
That is classy.
No chance of going in.
On his third here at the par 5.
เป็นยังไงให้ชนธงวะเนี่ยอีเกิลครับกินนิ่ม
Some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship.
มันเฮกันลั่นเหลือเกิน
There you have it. The second round is complete. Another solid effort put together, and it shows on the
ผู้นำเลยทีนี้
And after 2 rounds, you really start to see not only who's playing well, but who's consistent. อ้าวทำไมขึ้นเป็น9อ่ะตะกี้เรา6ใช่ไหม7มันต้องเป็น8ดิทำไมขึ้นเป็น9วะ
ดูสิวันถัดไปใครจะคะแนนนำเราอีก
This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming up next.
มีผู้นำร่วมกับ
What
เรา
really sets Quail
ดู
Hollow
แมต
apart
นะครับ
here at the Wells Fargo Championship, the brutal finishing stretch. They call it the Green
นี่แหละคะแนน
Mile.
เราต้องทิ้งห่าง
We are excited to bring you all of the tournament
โอ้ย
action. Rich Lerner
ลมต้านต้อง
alongside
11
Frank Navalo.
จะถึงกรีนไหมเนี่ยจะถึง
This
แฟ
is
ร์เวย์
taken off on a weird line.
And
ไม่
it's
ถึง
going to
แน่
be
เล
in
ย
the rough, it looks
ถึง
like.
ที่
Not the best shot, this one in
First
the rough,
cut
but
ยังได้
still
อยู่
will have a play from there.
คนไม่
Just
มีเล
in
ย
the first cut of rough, not a bad lie. The only issue is he might get a jumper here.
กูก็กลัวจะตกทรายมากเดี๋ยวค่อยๆโค้งลูกนี่แหละน่าจะได้อยู่ให้มันเด้งไปขึ้นกรีนชืด
So from the rough back to the fairway, that's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait. And at least
อ้าว
now
ไม่ไปโรงเรียนเหรอ
you're going to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance though getting away with par.
ชุดไหนชุดใครไม่ นั่นน่ะสินะไปโรงเรียนอยู่บ้านไงโอ้
Given the
ย
situation, Rich, things so tight at the top. Very, very good birdie.
That was huge right there. Still with a great chance to come away with this title. Now to the first par 5 here at Quail Hollow, the 5th hole. It's 570 yards, and it would seem, Frank, that this tee shot sets up well for a guy like Rory McIlroy.
It does. Someone that hits it
Not
long
bad.
and moves the ball right to left, and that's what you're going to have to do here. One of the main reasons for that is not necessarily the dog leg, but the fact that the fairway, Rich, slopes away from you. It slopes to the right and away, so that makes that tee shot so much more difficult.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long.
อะไรเหรอแป๊บนึงนะเขากำลังอัดเกมอยู่นะ
This is a good-looking shot.
ไฮบริดเล่นแล้วไฮบริด
Now the third shot at the par 5.
ทำไมอ่ะมีใครอาบเดี๋ยวบอกว่าอัดเกมอยู่ยังไงโอ้โหลงอีกแล้ว
Shot can't get much better than that.
อีเกิลเฉยกินนิ่ม
Here we are at the par 5 fifth. It's 570 yards. Frank, this should be reachable for most players, don't you think?
Yeah, if you hit a good tee shot, especially with the draw, it will be. But the hardest part of this is judging that kick on the fairway that kicks the ball to the right. And it sort of turns at that awkward area at where the top of your tee shot range. That's where that dog leg is.
แม่ทำอะไรมา
That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Locked in on the read.
อะไรไม่ได้ก็น่าไงขวดเทปอยู่ไหนอะแม่ทิ้งไปแล้วบ้างเฮ้ย
And he has it for birdie. Frank, there's a lot to chew on here as you get to the tee at the 532-yard par 5/7.
In today's game, 530 plus change you'd think is incredibly short. And look at the trouble in front of you. Water all the way down the right side and around that right side of the green. Bunkers left. This is not for the faint of heart.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah,
บอกว่าอัดเกมอยู่มาพูดอะไรเนี่ยฮะ
And Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
Oh, looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he called it. This is way too much.
That one was running so hot.
ดูสิจะโดนอีกไหมโอ้โห
Doesn't even need the putter.
กินนิ่มนำคนเดียวเลย
Well, Frank, an eagle is in play here at the par 5/7.
And a 6, and a 7, and an 8, or a 9, actually. This is a potential scorecard record, the 7th hole. Many a tee shot has found that creek on the right, trees, problems on the left. There's no question there's a reward for a good tee shot here.
แม่นี่ยังไง
But then there's
วะ
a
เนี่ย
decision on do you go for this par 5 and 2. It's not overly long, just over 530 yards. It is
ขึ้น
very
ไป
tempting.
เอาอีกแล้ว
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up, it's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
This is just a superb performance. Great round to this point, Frank, and you can
โอ้โห
really see that
ลงอีกแล้วฮะผมทิ้งไม้เลย
It just looks too easy. He's swinging the club beautifully. Ball's going exactly where he wants it to. He's not trying to take too many risks. So consequently, he's getting birdie opportunity after birdie opportunity.
ตีดีแบบตีบนกรีนอย่างเงี้ยเนี่ยโอ้โหนำเดี่ยวเลยฮะมันอยู่ในกรงมันจะไปโดนอะไรล่ะทำไมจะไม่อาบโอ้มันนอนทับฉี่ไงเฮ้ยเมื่อกี้มัน-16ไม่ใช่เหรอมันหายไปไหน
EA Sports is proud to present today's PGA Tour coverage. Thanks for joining us here today in Charlotte, North Carolina for the final round. Frank, what do we have out here today?
Well, if history has a chance of repeating itself, remember those great closing rounds by Rory McIlroy at 62? That was one of the best rounds ever shot that year back in 2010. And of course that player too, Ricky Fowler back in 2012. We're actually beat out then world number one.
จะทิ้งไม้ทำไมยังไม่ถึงไอ้บ้า
Stunning drive down the finishing hole and brilliant wedge to a tight flag. This golf course, it can give it, it can take it away, but for us, from where we're sitting, Rich, we'll enjoy the view today.
No doubt about it.
ย้ำเลยย้ำไปใกล้ๆนั่นแหละชิปเข้าแล้ว
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the
ดูดิ
fairway.
อีเกิลอีกไหม
Prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
ชอบจริงๆเลยชิปเข้าเนี่ยถ้าใครชอบนี่ฮะดูให้ว่าแสงเนี่ยมันลงไปหลุมมากที่สุดแล้วก็เลื่อนมาด้านขวาหรือซ้ายก็ได้นะครับเลื่อนมาอย่าให้มันตรงกับธงนะครับไม่งั้นตีมาจะชนธงเอาแล้วก็ตีไปตรงๆกรุ๊ปตรงไปง่ายๆอย่างนี้เลยสูตรแบบไม่ห่วงสูตรนะฮะลบเราเหรอลบคะแนนเราก็เพิ่มเองได้
What's the right game plan here, Frank?
Oh, there's two really. That left bunker off the tee. It's about 265 yards to get it on the fairway, or 308 yards, 310 yards run out there. I've seen players just try and carry the bunker, sort of set up a short iron, and I've seen players like Rory McIlroy just try and blast a driver with a hook on it. Both strategies have worked.
มันเลี้ยวนี่แต่เราจะเลี้ยวทางนี้สวนโอเค
That one is just a little offline, and that will not end up in the fairway.
ดีใจสุดชีวิต
Well, we've got about 135 yards left.
พีเวทไม้นี้ต้องสักเท่านี้แล้วกันนะ
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green.
อุ้ยแย่แล้ว
I mean, this skill and that was sublime.
Just good hands coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position.
ซัดเต็มกำลังลง
Mark a birdie on the clock.
นี่แค่หลุม11นะเนี่ยนี่จะกี่ลบกันเนี่ย
456 yards.
คะแนนยังขึ้นเรื่อยๆ
down for us.
Well, there's no fairway bunkers either side, so you feel like there's nothing to work the ball off, and consequently, it's very easy to sneak it in the rough on the left or the right, and then that makes that second shot so much more difficult going up the hill. This is one hole that you have to pick a line on. You really have to know the line off the tee. There's a nice big tree down there in the distance. That's the one you want to work it off.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
You can't hide the flag stick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated off line.
มันโค้งขนาดนี้เลยไม่เชื่อได้ไหมโอ้โหคนเชียร์กันยกใหญ่
Not a problem from there, right in the middle. Now the par 3, 13th hole. Frank, this one 210 yards.
Par 3.
Very, very good par 3. This is actually a big green. It's 37 yards deep, but it actually plays small. There's a front right portion. There's a roll-off area in the middle, and there's a roll-off area in the back. So don't be deceived by the size of this green. You better be pitching that tee shot right bang in the middle.
เด้งไกลเลย
Contact, and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. This is a 13-foot.
อย่าเฮกันมากเรากดดัน โอ้ยต่อหลุมได้ไงมันไม่
Came
ใช่
to
เนิน
the
ไม่
putt
ใช่เหรอ
excited to make birdie. Now
หักไม้แม่ง
settle
ไปเล
for
ย
par.
Yeah, little change in the
นี่สิ
attitude
ถึงจะเป็
right
นเนิน
now. When you've let one go,
อะไรข
you've
อง
got to
มัน
really knuckle down there and make sure
None.
you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
เมื่อกี้มันไม่น่าจะกระ
Just
ต้อ
a
หลุ
little
มนะ
tap in here.
อะไรของมัน
Bad news is, Frank, that's a bogey, but the good news still has the lead.
Can't afford another though.
เกมมันคงจะพยายามบอกว่าอย่าเล่นคะแนน
Now
เกิ
we
นหน้า
come
เกิ
to
น
the
ตาเจ้า
really
ของเกม
interesting
นะฮะ
345-yard par 4 14th. Frank, I'm thinking that if you're leading,
มา
you're probably
Just
not
dingเขา
going to try
มันให้
to
ดู
drive this and take on the risk with the water on the left. But if you're
ไป
behind, you have a chance to make up some ground.
Yeah, I have it written in my yardage book, Rich, on this hole. Only good and bad
Oop.
things happen with the driver. Nothing in between.
เฮ้ยหยุดดิหยุดไม่ทันแล้ว
So toweled off, dried off, and ready to go.
Yeah, let's hope this swing he hasn't still got the floaties on.
What the fuck เลยที
Third
เดียว
shot now after the last one found the deep blue.
Yeah, you can still minimise the damage here.
Drop
It's
này
only
hả?
one bad shot that you got punished for.
Frank just into
โอ
that
เค
first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation.
ดูสิว่าจากตรงนี้มันจะเข้าไหมเพราะว่ามันเป็นเนินสูงกว่ายากได้ยังน่าจะได้แล้วโอ้โหติด
Okay,
โก
good
ง
shot on the dance floor.
อะไรพาก็ยังดี
And he makes it for par. Now at the par
20 วันเนี้ย
5, 15th hole, 577 yards. Frank, you remember what Rory McIlroy did here in
ต้องอี
2010
เกิล
at
แล้วอ
final
ย่างเงี้ย
round 62?
I certainly do, Rich. That was an amazing run on this second nine. And holes like this, too. He just stood up here with a driver and just obliterated it down there with a nice draw. Took those bunkers out of play and just set up a mid-iron.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Now the all-important approach to this, the final par 5 at Quail Hollow.
ไม้ไฮบริดเนี่ยเชื่อใจไม่ได้ต้องกระบุย
Surely not.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Oh, I thought he had that. Oh, man.
มันเอาทุกเม็ดจริง
Oh, that hurts. These putts keep the round together. Frank, we have said it over and over.
ๆ
Another birdie.
รอรี่แม่งตามมาแล้ว
This is the start of what some say is the toughest finishing stretch on the PGA Tour. It's known as the Green Mile. Frank, what makes it so challenging?
Well, this hole in particular, Rich, the dogleg right, means it plays every inch of it's just over 500 yards. That bunker you can see down the right, 325 yards to carry that. If you can fly the ball that far, at least you can chew off 2/3 of this hole, and that is well required
อีก
here.
แล้วเหรอ
Otherwise, it's a long, long second shot.
ลายเนินนี่นา
Should be safely on deck.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round.
ป๊อกไม่ลง
Frankie took plenty of time on this
มัน
birdie.
เอาทุก
He
อย่าง
looked at
จริ
it
งเกม
from
เนี่ย
three different angles. He
เฮ้ย
forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace.
ลอรี่
You
เก่ง
can
จริงก็
definitely fall in love with the line.
คะแนน
Even
เท่าสูสี
with
พอดี
approach shots as well, but
โอ้โห
obviously we
ฮะ
see it
ตก
more
แล้ว
on putting.
จะถึง20ไหมเนี่ย อีก
Just
แต้ม
two
เดียวเนี่ย
holes remaining here at Quail Hollow in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is
ให้
the
บิดอีกแล้วเหรอ
signature par 3,
มีวิธีหยุด
221
ให้บิด
yards
นะ
to 17.
And they have a multitude of tees here. One of the new back tees is
ตีให้
actually
มัน
where the
โด่ง
old
ไว้
16th green was. And
เวลาลูกกระทบพื้น
if
ไม่
you
ได้
think don't
เด้ง
go left is
หนัก
the way to play, then that won't work either because right's not that much good. This is it. Stand on the tee and you better hit a good shot.
ๆนี่เรา
Continuing his fine flight, another beautiful approach shot.
Second shot.
เออ
Oh yeah, he's made
ดี
it for
สิ
a
บสักที
birdie. Now to the finishing hole here at Quail Hollow. Frank, what can we expect?
If there was a name for this hole, Rich, it should be called Narrows. The creek that meanders its way down the left side and actually divides that hole into really half the size of what a normal par 4 should be. That makes it hard. The bunker on the right is your bailout area, just over 290 yards to get past that, and then the narrowest green that still sits up against the lake. This is just a brutal finish.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Frank, this one looks like it might have a postage stamp on it. Airmail
เอ้
City.
ยไม่
lick
เ
it,
ลย
send it.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
กลุ้งไปจนได้
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. What a day of golf we saw out there today at Quail Hollow. Outstanding win for this young golfer. Frank, what's your takeaway?
Rich, we can see why Quail Hollow has cemented its place on the PGA Tour roster. This is a golf course that gives us every type of shot that the viewer would like to see and the player would like to hit.
Well said, Frank. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long from the Wells Fargo Championship.
ใหม่คลิปหน้าสำหรับคลิปนี้ บ๊ายบาย